Good evening, you guys. I decided to come back on here real quick. Um, can't go live on YouTube because they're saying now you need to have 10,000 subscribers to go live. So if you guys want me to go live, you know what you're going to have to do. You're going to have to subscribe and tell your friends to subscribe and everybody subscribe. And then I'm able to go live and maybe even do a whole tutorial on how to blend this big piece. Well, real quick, just want to go over this with you. This is the Bombay Chest, which was, I'll show you what color it was starting. I started out with sea glass. See? That was sea glass right there. And I went over it. I was going to do it in the morning, but I had this burst of energy, or my second wind, call it. I'm going over it now with Stormy Seas by Dixie Belle. The reason I went over first with the sea glass, because it was such a dark piece, I didn't want the Stormy Seas to be real dark. So I figure if I start with a lighter color underneath, it will go on a little bit lighter, which it has. So right now I'm going over the whole piece because I want to be able to continue with this tomorrow. What I did, I basically got my spray bottle. Here's my spray bottle. Where do I get these spray bottles at? You can get them anywhere. You can get them at Sally's, but you know what? The best place to get them is get them at Hobby Lobby and use your 40% off coupon. And it was, let me show you, it was $9.99. So it'll be 40% off $9.99, so you get a better deal. So that's just me. Go to Hobby Lobby and get one of these. And I'm just showing you all the things I use. A lot of people don't use the squeegee bottles, but I do. Just it's just less messy for me, because when I paint straight out of the Dixie Belle container, which you can, that's the paint I'm using, Stormy Seas, I seem to make a big, gigantic mess, especially when I'm blending. So what I did, I sprayed the water on the part that I was getting ready to paint. Excuse me, can't talk right now. Getting ready to paint. Which first I started with the top. As you can see, still some of the sea glass is peeking through, which is fine because I'm going to highlight it with the sea glass. So I sprayed it with water, brushed it with my F50 Klingon brush. This is my, whoops, can you see it? My F50 Klingon with water first, and then I went over it with the Stormy Seas. And I did that, I basically work in parts. I worked on the top first, and then I worked on this side, and then I came around and I started on the drawers, and now I figured let me jump on and show you that where I'm at right now, right here. So overnight it can dry really very good before I come in and put one more coat of the Stormy Seas. Like I said, what I usually do is spray it down with water just so the paint doesn't drag. Put the Stormy Seas, and then begin to highlight the areas that I want with the sea glass, which the areas which I'm gonna want are gonna be the sides, like right here, the drawers, where it's gonna be much lighter with the drawers with the sea glass, because that's the sea glass, so you can imagine it's gonna be really nice, and I'm gonna blend it really very good, so you don't see any transitions from one color paint to the other. And that's about it. And like I said, with the hardware, the way I'm looking at it, I'm thinking the hardware is going to be gold. But so far, I didn't think I was going to get this far because I was working on something else, which I'll show you later and how I did it. But this is going to be a beautiful blended piece, and I think it would make a great addition to anybody's home. Let me show you, take a look at it. All right. Next time when I do a piece, I keep saying next time, I'll put my my Diva light up, and I'll go even just take my time and I'll paint. I'll go through the whole painting process, blending process of how I blend one of these babies here, okay? Well, listen, you guys have a great evening. Before we get up to 5 minutes, let me say over and out from Vintage Fabulous Finds, Vintage Chic Redesign. This is Audrey. Talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye now.